All right, man. So it's not that Putin loves crypto. I don't think he loves crypto. But I'm pretty sure he understands crypto. I seen an interview, I think from 2019 or 2020 maybe. But where he talked about Ethereum, and the dude asking him was, the dude was asking him a question, some interviewer, and he was like, "Hey, you think Russia's going to come out with its own cryptocurrency?" And he said, "Well, cryptocurrencies are meant to be borderless." And he said, by that definition, Russia couldn't make a cryptocurrency because it's supposed to be a borderless currency. And I was like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? You know something. So it's not that Putin loves crypto. I don't think that's what he loves. He doesn't love it. You know what I'm saying? But the game theory is kind of playing out right now. So what game theory was, people were trying to figure out, okay, look, what's going to be, a realistic pathway to adoption for Bitcoin on a global scale. And one of the theories is game theory, where, it just takes one or two countries to, adopt a Bitcoin standard or legal tender or whatever, you know what I mean? And that that forces other countries to now have to make a decision. They could disengage and ban Bitcoin, or they engage. All right, so what's the pros and cons? All right, if you choose to disengage, what happens is, it's no secret, okay? Any what do you call it? Governmental body, right? Who has, like, especially in the finance sector of any government, if you have a system set up where your country coins currency, like creates currency, that financial sector that makes the currency knows that their currency is trash. Just to keep it real, all fiat currency is absolutely trash. It was trash before Bitcoin. We all knew it was trash, but it was easier than using gold. It was more practical than using gold before Bitcoin. This is what everybody knew. Everybody knew this. Anybody who knew something knew, like, all right, it's trash. Now, of the trash fiat currencies that exist, the US dollar is the best, and then it's the euro, British pound, and then the euro, and then the yen, whatever, right? It goes down the list, right? Okay, so case in point is within Russia. So the central bank proposed a blanket ban. It was like, all right, we're banning crypto, period, point blank. That's it. End of story, full stop. It's done. Get it out of my face, bro. I don't want to see it again. Putin comes out and he says, hey, hold on a second. Wait. I don't think we should ban it. Oh, you know what I mean? What's going on here? You know what I mean? Is a house divided against itself? Well, the finance sector of the government was thinking, how do we fund this branch of the military? How do we fund this government program? How do we fund this? How do we fund that? And when I say fund these things, what I really mean is, how do we in the public sector, in positions of authority over funds, funnel money to those in the private sector who have government contracts? That's really what is happening here, okay? And so because they print the money, and then they write the law, and they approve the program, and they choose the contractors to work with, that's the bridgeway to, from money that's printed to money that lines, the corporate donor pockets, okay? Now, Putin's not, I don't want to say, I'm not saying this guy's this benevolent, generous ruler. I'm just saying, I don't think, the system of finance is really what's on his mind. You know what I'm saying? I think what's really on his mind is geopolitical, the geopolitical game that's being played, the wars and rumors of wars. And I think that, he's looking at it from, a strategic standpoint regarding Western hegemony, right? So, and which is like, dude, like if you're in any other country than the U.S., you literally have to think about that at all times and everything that you do. So for Russia to ban Bitcoin, right? Because the finance sector says like, yo, it's going to undermine the currency that we print. But on the strategic side, right? He's saying, Putin, I think, is coming from the perspective that, but if we don't adopt this, because I know that all fiat currency is absolute garbage, if we don't adopt what looks like an emerging actual true currency with value that's already available in global markets, that also cannot be controlled, cannot be confiscated, okay, and cannot be stopped. You know what I'm saying? Do we, is banning this currency from all our citizens, from our entire country, is that the right thing to do? Or should we try to either stay in the game or get ahead of the game by enacting policy that views cryptocurrency favorably, so that whoever you're an enemy with doesn't have an upper hand in that regard, right? On that side of things. That's one less weapon on the table that can be used against you, or really is used against yourself. So, what he proposed afterwards was, yo, look, there's a lot of cheap energy in Russia. He said there's a lot of places where there's surplus energy in Russia. We could take all that and convert it into Bitcoin mining. Oh my goodness. So, you convert it into Bitcoin. All right, so now game theory comes in, right? Where, a country like, whoa, what happened here? Magnet? I'm sorry, folks at home. Sorry, viewers at home. Sorry. I gotta get this magnet on there strong. That's probably why it was shaky. So what happens with game theory now is that, okay, let's say Putin does decide, hey, you know what? I know what y'all thought I was gonna do. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do and freak out and ban Bitcoin. And he says, you know what? We're gonna go adopt it. I'm taking the orange pill. Look, when he does that, if he does that, which, I think he's actually going to do that, because he, truly, somebody like that, where you're in a country that is the pariah of the Western world, and you, want to basically have some kind of chance at not getting rolled over by, the greatest military power that's ever existed on the planet, and at the same time, you also don't want to bend your knee to that power, right? Okay, I get it. And if you're in that situation, adopting Bitcoin and adopting favorable Bitcoin laws allows you to have a shot at engaging in geopolitical judo without having to kill anybody or have anybody from your side killed. Agree or disagree, it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother video. But if he does do that, wow, now that puts so many other countries in the valley of decision. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure, as stupid as politicians sound when they're, debating Bitcoin, I'm sure that there are people who are in some of these departments who are very well aware, who have been following crypto, probably have invested in this mug, you know what I'm saying, pretty well. And, they study it and they have come to a lot of the same conclusions many of us, the overwhelming majority of us in the crypto space have come to, and that this thing, crypto, Bitcoin, is not going anywhere. It is not going anywhere. It is here to stay. So if that's the case, what do you do? You know what I mean? What do? You shun it? Because it's not going anywhere. Do you shun it? Really? That's the move? Shun it? Or do you lay down your sword, you know what I mean, and have a seat at the table? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. And so if Russia decides to take a stance, favorable to Bitcoin, man, all of the U.S.'s allies need to seriously rethink, the playing field here. It changes. Now it's not just the government versus Teddy's and, Michael Saylors and Anthony Pomplianos and, we little people like us, you know what I'm saying? Now it's not just the government versus us in Bitcoin. Now it's like, okay, this is serious geopolitical implications here. And, it may prove to be a mistake if we don't do things very carefully. So yeah, man, it's interesting developments here. I got my popcorn, and I'm waiting to see how this thing plays out. You feel me? So that's my 2 cents. Love you. Be safe. Peace.